the right corner has a record of 7 victories and 1 defeat. He is the #1 ranked amateur welterweight and middleweight in the Midwest. Representing Marathon MMA by Overland Park, Kansas, please welcome Mason the Menace Pillow.
And one interesting note to this fight is the head coach of Mason Pillow is Trey Ogden, who actually has a UFC fight tonight. So it might be one of the first times that Pillow is fighting without the head coach. But these guys are so well coached, and they know exactly what to do. He's got Zach Scroggin and Alejandro Gomez in his corner tonight as he offers a head kick off the jump here. Wow, these guys are going for it early.
Braedon Aaron giving Mason Pillow a taste of his own medicine. Usually Mason Pillow is the one who is berserking across the cage. As I say that, a mean left uppercut.
We said it. Braedon Aaron has 2 knockouts in under 30 seconds in his career. What a move by Mason Pillow right there.
Mason Pillow lat dropping Braedon Aaron halfway to Springfield.
Yeah, using the momentum of Braedon Aaron to his advantage there, and ends up on top right in Mason Pillow's world. This is where he's really great, Justin.
Yeah, Mason's ability to really slow it down and still inflict violence once he gets to the ground is probably his most underutilized skill. You know, we see him so often just berserk across the cage and try to just kill anyone you put in front of him. But when he gets his hands on you, he is an absolute tactician.
Yeah, his ability to go from chaos to calm is very impressive.
Braedon Aaron pinned up against the cage right now. The back to the closed guard as I say that.
And we've seen Pillow do this for, in the entirety of a fight before. He can do this all night long. He's a tough guy to deal with once he gets you on your back.
Endless gas tank from both guys here, though. Don't look for Braedon Aaron to slow down for 1 second. Head coach Brad Aaron telling his son to put the feet in the hips and separate to go.
Yep, under a minute to work here, Pillow.
Ooh, big
round
left hand lands. Potential armbar there on the backside if Braedon Aaron can get his leg over the top of Mason Pillow's head.
If you would. Yeah, that battery will last like 6 hours.
Yeah, Pillow he's keeping busy, doing enough to maintain this position, and Aaron's just not able to get out of it. It's the frustrating thing to deal with when you're fighting a guy like Mason Pillow is, a lot of the times he can implore his game plan. There's not a lot his opponents can do about it. He might end round number 1 on top here.
Well, and Mason Pillow's preparing for a pretty similar stylistic matchup, so his game plan doesn't really change. Clarkson Stiff, who was his original opponent here tonight, unfortunately had to fall out due to a rib injury. But, I mean, a very long, lengthy fighter with a very similar style to Braedon Aaron. Not as long and lanky, but very similar styles. So Mason Pillow really just sticking to what he knows best and putting people's backs to the mat and grinding them out until they give up.
And we kind of have like a revolving welterweight door. It would have been great to see Clarkson Stiff, grace our cage tonight. He beat Jacob Hiley, who beat Dalen Lunsfoot, and Dalen Lunsfoot beat Mason Pillow. So if Mason Pillow were to beat Clarkson Stiff, then essentially he's got to win over Jacob Hiley. So that's crazy right there, the revolving door. I would like to see that matchup. All 4 of those guys, 5 guys are incredible, welterweight amateurs, probably the best of the best in this region. But Braedon Aaron, not far behind, and he's taking that step up tonight against Pillow. We'll see if he can get it done and see how round number 2 goes for him.
Yeah, credit to Braedon Aaron, just taking 2 absolute hammers back-to-back within 20 days' time.
And we know he has power. He's been able to land some of those shots in close here as Braedon Aaron.
Great outside trip, that faithful DC1.
They're so good at that technique. And here we go in a similar position as we were in round number 1. Pillow on top, you know, and he's gonna go to work here. And you see the explosion from Aaron, just, you know, let him back to his feet. He's going to have to, I think, use more energy in this round, Justin, to get back to his feet than he did in round number 1. Or else Pillow will maintain this position for the entirety of the round.
Yeah, cruising here in this almost headquarters position.
And that's why what we see from Pillow is that he could do this as a pro, because he could maintain this position, you know, not only for 3 minutes, but I think he could do it for 5 too.
Back to the closed guard is Braedon Aaron. Mason Pillow still just raining down shots anytime he can create an opening.
Yep, and there's some good short shots.
Oh my gosh, big hammer fist from the bottom from Braedon Aaron, though, doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, those were excellent shots from the ground, trying to find something, some offense off of his back there. Was able to get some good shots, but Pillow had some short shots in there as well on top, maintaining his position here.
He was looking for that flower sweep, you know, pretty old school jiu-jitsu. Extremely tough to hit in MMA, especially with a guy who's so good on top like Mason Pillow. Braedon Aaron keeps underhooking that leg, but every time he does, he opens himself up for a big punch over the top.
Yeah, but you can see the flowing ability of Mason Pillow is phenomenal. He's just so good at staying on top of you. It makes it look easy, but it's very hard to do at the level that Mason Pillow is able to. And that's another staple of Mason Pillow. He'll take you right to his corner every time if he's able to.
Undefeated cornermen for Mason Pillow, Zach Scroggins and Alejandro Gomez.
That's 9-0 with 8 finishes in his corner right there.
Two gentlemen you are guaranteed to see fighting on Saturday Night Lights on ESPN. Mason Pillow just brutalizing the body here. You know, I would expect more from Braedon Aaron, man.
Wow.
He's so powerful and explosive. If he can get his feet to the hips of Mason Pillow, he can definitely create some space for himself.
Here we go, round number 2 comes to a close. Some good shots by Pillow on top. Great control time with the majority of the round. Yeah, we saw, you know, Braedon Aaron, it's not that he's accepting the position, he's working to get up, but the flowing ability of Mason Pillow is really, really something.
He's doing a great job attacking submissions, throwing punches from his back, and staying active in his guard. But at some point, you have to put your feet in the hips and do whatever you can to try and separate and get away.
Yeah, might have to go all out here in round number 3, because looking like he's down 2-0 here to Mason Pillow.
Yeah, definitely down 2-0 at the moment, but not out by any stretch of the imagination. With the power you have in the hands, if you're Braedon Aaron, you have to just look to nullify this first 2, 3, 4 takedown attempts and really start to drag out this round into a firefight.
Yeah, Pillow, although he's up 2-0, he has to be careful with a guy like Braedon Aaron, who does have a ton of power coming back at him. Instant takedown attempt, didn't get it that time. An interesting, Aaron's gonna initiate the grappling there. That's interesting. As you see why Mason Pillow is able to just bully him to the ground. Powerful takedown right into side control.
Yeah, just pure muscle and determination to get Braedon Aaron to the ground right there. But Braedon halfway out here. He's got to dig that underhook on the right side and start to fire up, but...
Yeah, north-south position here.
Yeah, Mason Pillow doing a great job corralling him. Wrapping up that north-south immediately.
Might try to explode off the cage there, but, you know, Mason gonna block the knees.
Mason giving a couple of slaps there before he postures up.
These are powerful bouncing shots. Trying to ankle pick. Oh, big up kick.
Mason Pillow getting a little risky there. Eats an up kick and goes right back to base.
Yep, a lot of time still left in round number 3, 1:30 to go. But Mason Pillow doing what he's done in round number 1 and round number 2, taking Braedon Aaron down, controlling him right in his corner every round.
Halfway through the 3rd here, Braedon's got to start to get his feet on the hips and push away. I mean, easier said than done, especially when your head is up against the cage. But at some point, you just gotta go for broke here when you're down 2 rounds to nothing.
And the amount of people that Mason Pillow is able to do this to is crazy, because it's what we see a lot from Mason Pillow, is just a guy that will not get off of you. He's relentless pressure, and he does it right where he wants it to, in his corner, right by his coaches, and just give him some good stuff to look at. He's looking to move to 8-1, and he's got about 40 seconds to do it. We'll see if Braedon Aaron has any explosion left in him to try to get back to his feet maybe one last time.
Braedon Aaron pumping that leg, maybe looking to go back to that far side armbar attack, but at this point, you got to do whatever you can. 18 seconds left. Plenty of time to attack this armbar if he can start to get that right leg or left leg over the top of the head of Mason Pillow.
You can hear the corner of Braedon Aaron. Try anything. Nothing worked tonight as far as grappling defense, but credit to Braedon Aaron. Took a big step up in competition tonight on short notice, as you said, Justin, in the pre-fight. Mason Pillow just is an incredible grappler, smothering pressure, good ground and pound. You can see some of those sneaky shots. It does leave damage. It might not look like Mason Pillow's working, but trust me, in that corner he is, and you can see it on the face of Braedon Aaron.
Braedon Aaron with a big old rabbit under his right eye there. But, textbook Mason Pillow performance, domination from pillar to post, bouncing back after his only loss ever between 2 weight classes to Dalen, the ace Loonsfoot.
Yeah, good to have Mason Pillow back in the cage. It's been like 11 months since we last saw him fight, but impressive.
This fight goes the distance, all 3 rounds, and we have a unanimous decision. Your winner, out of the red corner, Mason the Menace Pillow.
Our first decision of the evening is awarded to Mason the Menace Pillow, improving to 8-1, and